Hey y'all, so welcome to Savvy Minerals Step by Step. In this series, I'm going to be taking you through each step of the process for savvy in your face. Everything from prepping your skin to finishing and eyebrows and the whole shebang. So I'm going to show you how to get this, not that this is like the ideal makeup look or anything like that, but in the process of showing you how I achieved this, you will learn all kinds of tips and tricks and techniques for using the Savvy Minerals makeup and making the most of it and getting the best results and performance out of it. So I hope that this series is helpful for you. So without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so step one of the Savvy Minerals step-by-step series is prepping your skin. For really any makeup, prepping your skin is as important as what you apply and how you apply it. It really is going to make a difference in how it looks and how long it lasts on your face. Especially so for the Savvy Minerals foundation, because of the way that it's formulated. It needs moisture. So it needs a good hydrating base to really help you to achieve beautiful coverage and a beautiful finish. So here we go. I'm going to show you how I prep my skin. But just as a little side note, a little bit about my skin. Clearly I have rosacea. I have oily skin. I have enlarged pores across my cheeks. I have weird texture on my nose. I tend to have very, very long days. So those are all kind of problematic in their own way, and having them all together is just a great time, really. But it doesn't matter if you have my skin or if you have dry skin or normal skin. Prepping your skin is an important step. So here we go. This is what I do. And I'm going to try to throw in a couple of tips for people with different skin types along the way. The first thing that I do is I take this little roller bottle that has a bit of jojoba oil and a couple of drops of frankincense in it, and I roll it under my eyes. It has a metal roller ball, which is very cooling, which is nice. It feels very nice first thing in the morning. So I take that and I roll it under my eyes and also kind of in the crow's feet area. And then I have a couple of lines here on my forehead that I don't want to be here. So I roll it on that as well. And then under my eyes, I take just a tiny bit of rose ointment on my ring finger and pat it under my eyes on top of the frankincense and jojoba oil. I've already done that. My reasoning for this step, I have no science behind it. I didn't read it anywhere. It just makes sense in my head. I put this on because when I do my eyes, sometimes I'll have a little bit of fallout from the eyeshadow under my eyes, which I need to clean up with a little bit of micellar water on a cotton round. My thinking is by putting the rose ointment, it's kind of a barrier between any mess that I might have and the jojoba oil and frankincense, which I want to stay and soak into my skin. My feeling is that when I do have to clean up, I'm really only wiping away the mess and the rose ointment, and the frankincense and jojoba oil stays there. I don't know if that's actually true, but I feel like it is in my heart. So that's why I do that step. The next thing that I do is pop on some lavender lip balm, which is the bomb. It does a really good job of hydrating my lips and keeping them nice and soft and plump. But every week or two, I kind of start to feel a little bit of dryness, which for me was not the case. Before I started using lavender lip balm, it was like every other day. When I do start to feel a little bit of dryness on my lips, I'll take this e.l.f. lip exfoliator. It's basically just brown sugar and wax, and you just run it over your lips. Apply it like you would a lipstick or lip balm, but you just do it repeatedly. And then I just use my finger to further work it in and then wipe away the little sugar crystals that are left on my lips. Usually once is enough for me, but if I feel like I still have a little bit of dryness there or rough skin, I'll just go over it again. Now this is something that's gentle enough. You could do it as often as you want. I just am kind of lazy sometimes, and I don't really feel like I need it but once every week or two. And then I just top it off with lavender lip balm again. If you have very dry skin and you have flaky texture, you might want to work in the Satin Mint facial scrub. fairly regularly in your morning routine before you put on your makeup. It's a nice, gentle, physical exfoliant, and it will help to kind of remove some of the scaly, flaky skin that you might have in certain areas. You certainly don't need to do your entire face if you only get dryness, you know, here or maybe across your cheeks or something like that. So then what I have been doing is I've been going in with my homemade DIY serum. I just take a couple fingerfuls and pat it over my face and then gently work it in, up and out with just my fingertips. I'm gonna be very gentle. You can see how much more red my face gets just from handling it. That's just one of the lovely benefits of rosacea. And then I let that soak in. Previously, I was putting this on immediately before going in with my foundation, but on days that I do the tinted moisturizer, that's an additional step that gives me some hydration, so I can let this kind of actually soak into my skin a bit. And on days that I don't do the tinted moisturizer, I use just this right before. So that is my skin prepped and ready for foundation. That's step 1, skin prep. The next video will be step 2 in the Savvy Minerals step by step, and that will cover concealing. So thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything. Feel free to share this series of videos with your people. That's what it's here for. It's meant to just share information. If you find it helpful and you think it'll be helpful for your group, go right ahead and share. I do not mind at all. And if you have any comments or questions about anything that I shared, please pop those down in the comments section below. I'd love to chat with you there. You can also find me at Savvy Girls Guide on Facebook and Savvy Girls Guide _YL on Instagram. I'd love to chat with you there too. That's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.